everybody, my name's Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. So today's video isn't going to be a tutorial, but we are at the very end of our very first ever summer celebration. So before you can't get anything in here anymore, or you have to go to eBay and pay $50 for something that could have been free, I wanted to just remind you of the promotion and then show you all of the samples that I have accumulated over the last couple of months as I've made things out of this. So it does end on September 30th. I can't talk this morning. And it's also while supplies last. So two of the things, the one that I used the very most, that I had the most samples of, is gone. So I'll show you the things that you can no longer get. And so don't wait till the last minute. We have no idea what other stuff is close to running out, but you don't want to be disappointed. So the bedazzling paper, I used it a ton. I actually have accumulated quite a stack of it because it's beautiful, and my daughter decided that she wanted it for her wedding invitations, and we don't have anything else like it. So I don't have some of the stamp sets in here because every time I had my own celebration money that I could use, like to get free with 50, I got this. So I have a stack of the paper. So let's start with the Penguin Playmates. Now with this, I want to remind you that the Penguin Punch right now is on back order. It should be back in November. So don't think that you're gonna wait to get the Penguin Punch bundle and then also get the paper. If you don't get the paper now, when you get the Penguin Punch later, you won't be able to get the paper anymore. And I know this one is going to cause a little bit of heartache when people aren't paying attention and then later go to get the paper when they get the bundle and then find out it's not available. So let's have a look at the paper. One of the things that I love about it is that on some of the sheets, there's little tiny images. So this you can see on my tutorial channel. Some of these I'm going to show you are from classes. So if you did the class, you can go back and refer to it. But this is just on my channel. So if you can go watch it, I'll let you know. But these are super simple little tags, and then you just cut out those adorable, and there's more animals than that on the page, but I just made the 2 tags. Then this one is also on my channel. This one is, again, the paper, and you can see where there's some more little characters on here you could cut out. It's not the same sheet of paper that I used on that. Then it does coordinate beautifully with that punch. This one, I didn't use the punch. It's just cut out. So you can still go ahead and get the Penguin stamp set and then just later add the punch when it comes in. The thing I like about this paper is the reverse sides here are super, super cute, and they don't have to be Christmassy. So this is one that I just made. I was at a demonstrator event over the weekend. So here is one of the sides of the paper, and then here's another side of the paper. So you can see the pieces in here. See this right here? This one does have a snowflake on it, so it's more of a wintry card, and you could also add one of the animals. This has the really pretty snowflake die behind it. And then this, you can kind of see, I can see through it. I don't know if on the camera, you can see the other side of this paper has the penguins, and then it just made a cute little matching envelope. So no tutorial for that, but it's super easy. Then this, if you did my Try It class, this was the Try It project that we did with the paper. Again, super cute, just kind of a little fun fold pop out. So whenever you do my Try It classes, another one will be coming up in January, because I do one with the every time we get a new catalog, and there are tons of fun folds in those, and then you get a PDF and all the videos. This was from the Penguin class. This is one of the ombre envelopes. We also did it at my stamp camp. Stamped the envelope, but these envelopes match the paper, the back of the paper perfectly, so you don't even have to cut it out all the way. So this is a little envelope. You fold it in half, you have a card, and then on this flap you can put in a gift card. So that's that. This is another one from my Penguin class. Just made a little ornament. Another little ornament from the Penguin class. These were with the jam jars, and we just kind of made those. Those were super cute. And then also in the Penguin class, we did a ton of 3x3 note cards. They got the envelopes and then the little acrylic box. So you can see, again, the tiny little ones, the back. So this is the back of the paper and the stamp set. Again, tiny little images. They're perfect for the 3x3 note cards because they're so little. So that would be the penguins. And I think this is going to be one of the ones, if you don't get it now and then later you get the penguin thing, it will probably be on eBay, but you will pay significantly for it. And right now it's free. So don't do that. Now, I never got the stamp set. Like I said, I was collecting bedazzling paper and I just really ran out of time. It was hard. I wanted to do a couple of more things with the stuff that I did have and just ran out of time. Beautifully penned. Goes with the hand penned. So this is the last tutorial I did. So this is the stamp set that is in the annual catalog, stamps and dies, and then the paper matches. So one side has images from the stamp set, and then the flip side, you can see here, just has solid, not solid, but patterns. So this tutorial was my last one. You can go see it if you missed it. And then these again were from my Try It class. So this one, we just added strips of the paper, and this here with the really pretty silver that's in the new holiday catalog. And then this is the exact same card, and we just used blends to lightly color it. So that's two more, some with the hand penned. Those of you that ordered from me this month, I'm setting these aside because these are going to be thank you cards. So then this is, now that the bedazzling is gone, this would be my second favorite choice. I love this paper because I love buffalo check. I'm probably going to save a package or two of it to go with, to do my Christmas cards. It matches the Peaceful Deer bundle. Again, this punches on back order until the beginning of November. You know, so supply issues and metal in the year 2021. We thought it was ending in 2020, but it's still kind of going on. But it is due in. But don't wait to get the bundle and then think you're going to add the paper to it, because it does match. So this is just the flip side of one of the papers. And it just has that really fun buffalo check. We don't have the buffalo check stamp set anymore. But this tutorial is on my channel, so you can go watch this. This, I used the bedazzling paper that you can no longer get, but you can substitute, and it's almost as pretty because we did this card at my camp, but this was already sold out. So we did it with the rose gold packet, but we used just the gold. So it's very similar, but that's on my channel. Then I just posted this one this week. Again, it's just taking advantage of all of the flip sides of the paper. And then he has a little nose added onto him. This is the gold that you can substitute for that. So it's not quite as glitzy, but it's pretty. And then this one, again, is from my Try It class. If you've never done a Try It class, be watching for the information, because that class does fill. It has filled up the last couple of times. And it fills because there's only so much paper that my husband will cut with me before he'd want to leave me. It takes up all of the space in my kitchen to cut for this class. So then we have the sheep. So you can still get the Counting Sheep stamp set. You can no longer get the dies, which is very sad. Those are one of the things that have sold out. And I love them, and you can see that I love them because I used it. Now, if you love the sheep, still get the sheep, because you can mix it with maybe, we've had like the chicken dies. There's other dies where you can get fences and things, but you can easily cut those images out if you want. So that one's on my channel. That was one of the ones I did early on. And then this one was a recent one. So if you do have the dies, you'll want to go watch this, because I cut the images out, the clouds and the things they're holding in the sun, with our felt that's in the holiday catalog. Then this over here, these are the summer shadow dies. These were on their initial. We expect them not to last, so I won't be surprised if they're gone in the next few hours, because they didn't think they'd make it through the month. But they coordinate with the shaded summer stamp set, so you can find this in the annual catalog. This was the one that I wanted to get one more done, and I just have run out of time. So you can see here's the stamp set back here. We made this card at my camp, so sometimes they're a little worse for wear. Nobody's getting this one in the mail. But this is, we used most of the dies over here and then just recreated these with watercolor. This tutorial is on my channel. Again, lovely, lovely stamps. So later, don't want the shaded summer stamp set and then wonder where everybody got the dies from, because they're free right here. Then we have the Dahlias. So on this one, it's funny because you guys must love this stamp set, because I when I put videos up, they get watched right away. So this one, another demonstrator sent to me. She used the pop and pastel technique, where you stamp and then you rub pastels on it. So no tutorial for that. But this one is up, and this one was one of the first ones I did. So this one I stamped in the basic gray, and then over the top embossed the outline. You can see there's the 2 stamps, and then the words are from it. And then this is the timber folder with the silver foil. And this is, again, another one that just recently posted. And I used the Stamp-a-ratus for some no-line watercoloring. And I kind of changed it. I know it's a dahlia, but I thought it could also be a mum. And it's beautiful fall weather right here now. So I was much more in a mum mood than I was in a dahlia mood. So there's that. So then the last thing I want to remind you is that if you would like to join my team, and whether or not you'd like to have a little business, whether you'd like to have a big business, or whether you just want to buy everything that you get from Stampin' Up! At a discount and maybe sell to a few family and friends, or just have the discount for yourself. The joining special will also end at the end of September. So for $99, you pick whatever you want. So I have a list, and it's a really good list if you're getting a starter kit, of my top 10 choices just of things to get during celebration. So the die cut machine, if you don't have it, the Stamp-a-ratus, if you don't have it, full sets of ink pads. If you're like always piecing things together, get a full set of a color family. Same with the refills, full set. This card here was done with refills. Because when you buy the full sets of things from Stampin' Up, there's a discount. So you get the discount. You could get it in your starter kit. And then you'd also get celebration items if you just buy it outright. So this is $99. You pick 125 of whatever you want to put in your kit. And then once you have your number, everything you buy will be at 20% discount, and it can go as high as like 30. And then until the end of September, you can also pick one of these bundles, and they are listed on my website. If you're on my email list, you're going to get one more email to remind you so you don't forget. And you pick one of those. Those are absolutely free. So it's just $99 and tax. There's not even shipping. So you save quite a lot. It's always the best bargain when you do this, because then in the future, your stuff's all on discount. We have a really good, fun Facebook group. We do challenges. It's just a lot of fun to be a demonstrator. The friendships you make are fabulous. So that is up. You can go to my website. You can get on my email list. And then the thing that most of my girls like the best is that when you're on my team, you get to watch all of my tutorial videos at free. Completely free. And then I always send them, the only time I send them items is for the Try It class, because it's my most popular, and that way everybody gets to see all of the new stuff when we have a new catalog come out. I think I have 1 packet left, because I've been including those in my welcome packets, and we've had several people join over Celebration. So I think I'm down to 1 Try It class, and I'll stick that, and whoever signs up first, if you're the first one to get it, then you get the pack. But that is the special. So that concludes our first ever summer celebration. And then stay tuned, because January 1st, or probably not the 1st, it's probably like they do random days. It'll probably be like January 3rd or 4th. We'll start another 2-month celebration in January and February. But if you want this stuff, that stuff will be completely different that we're getting later. So get this now. Everybody have a great day. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me, and make sure you're on my email list and subscribe to my channel. That way you always know when a video gets posted and stuff like this. You don't see it past the date that it mattered.